Hey everybody, Nicole here with Celbotics, GRE, and RFA. A live call sponsored by the Gadget Repair Expo. So excited to be here. Yeah, we're getting so close to the expo. And so we're all here to just talk with shop owners and inform you about what's going on. And we've got a great topic, marketing. So before we get started, let's go ahead and go around the room and talk about who we have on this call. So I will start to my left, right first, whichever way you're looking at me.
Oh,
Brian.
me? Okay. Hi, everybody. Brian Ahern, Repairs First Association, Gadget Repair Expo. Um, yeah. So, what do you want me to talk about?
Who are you?
Oh, um, I'm Brian Ahern, and anyway, most people watching this video know who I am, almost like Dustin, but he's probably a little more popular than what I am. But we run the Repairs First Association and the Gadget Repair Expo, and in short, we help members gain additional profitability with a lot of the programs and buying power that we have as the association. If you have any questions, just go to rfamembers.com, take a peek around, and schedule an appointment to chat with me. And would love to be able to help you out and help you grow your business.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian. Ahmed, who are you?
I am Ahmed. I'm Ahmed Abu Sharbain. I am with Uplug Social. We are a digital marketing agency, and I'm with Unlimited Prepaid Distribution. We do prepaid wireless all across the country and the 50 states, supporting small businesses to introduce prepaid telecom, saving customers money, and sell enhancements and all these things. But we do marketing. So I'm in two divisions: marketing and sales and marketing for the wireless stores.
Awesome.
I'm happy to be here too.
Yeah. Yes, we're happy to have you here. You haven't been on
Yes.
in a while. You're always on. We're always
I'm
on
here.
live together.
I'm never gonna miss one ever
It's
again.
like, where'd Ahmed go?
He's just been busy.
Yep. Okay.
Doug Christensen with Olympus Lending. We specialize in funding solutions for small businesses, cater to any need you may have, whether it's a training course, new inventory, remodel expansion, whatever you need, working capital. We help you get the funds you need to expand and grow your business.
Yeah, I just want to comment on that real quick because Celbotics, we do training, in-person training, online training, and Olympus has really been awesome about getting people approved. And I know you've also gotten people approved to buy, like from GSM Warehouse, to buy devices. And so you guys have really come into this space and like, here's some money, you know?
Well, let me
Use
give
it.
Doug a let me give Doug a small plug also, because everyone knows there's a small membership fee to be a part of the association. But if you are a member and if you use Olympus to get your customers financed on devices or repairs, yes, they do finance repairs. I think it's a couple a month is all you have to write. Is that correct, Doug?
Yep, just two, and then we'll refund your monthly.
And they will actually cover your membership fees. So if you haven't heard of Olympus, go at the end of the call. You can feel free to email us or Doug, and we'll definitely put you in touch with him. But if you're an RFA member, he actually covers your membership fees. So there's my plug for you, Doug.
Thank you.
Awesome. Olympus has been great. Okay. All right, Lucia.
Okay, so hi guys, excited to be here today. So my name's Lucia. I'm not quite the celebrity in the space that maybe Brian is, but you will see me at the Gadget Repair Expo in Orlando pretty soon. So I'm representing ACO. We offer top-rated device protection from Investopedia, Gadget Review, Android Central. So our product kind of started by our founders looking to disrupt the device protection industry a bit. So they noticed that your average customer would have a single protection plan for their phone in one place, their laptop in another place, maybe their TV is protected by Best Buy or somewhere else in another place. And having all of those separate single device protection plans adds up for the customer. So we launched our flagship product during COVID, which was our ACO plan, which covers one phone plus 25 other devices. So all of your items will be in one place, and then that includes unlimited claims and low deductibles, even things for like theft and loss, stuff like that. So
awesome.
Designed to just be simple, more affordable for the customer, and then also help, some of our local shops too by making sure we drive some of that repair business back to community shops as well.
Awesome. And Akko is also an RFA vendor, and so you get a lot of extra benefits from being. This wasn't planned. It just happened.
I'll say this. Anybody watching the call knows I've been around, 13, 14 years. And I know pretty much everything that goes on with the claims and members. And, I'm seeing members selling 30, 40 plans a month. If you figure the average plan commission's $22.50, I mean, that's hundreds of dollars a month back into your pocket just for selling a plan. I'm looking right now at an auto-approved claim. They're getting really good at getting claims processed even faster, back to the shop, paying full price for the repair. Highly recommend Akko, and I put my reputation on Akko. If anybody ever has a problem with Akko, contact me directly. I will make sure it happens. I'll make sure it's fixed. But I've hardly ever have to get involved.
It's
they do a fantastic job.
It's a challenge now.
They do,
that was a challenge to the industry.
They
All
do
right.
a fantastic
Thank you, Lucia.
job.
I can't wait to re-meet you. I think I met you in San Antonio, but there's so many people there. So I'm gonna meet you again. And then
your name is Lucia, right? Lucia.
Lucia, yes.
Yes.
Okay. No, definitely. I mean,
there we go.
Anybody buys a phone, we'll talk about it.
Let's get.
I'll make sure to chat with you later.
Dustin,
the one and only.
Hello. There's a lot of pressure. So many superstars in this room. Oh my goodness.
I know.
No, my name is Dustin. You guys may know me from doing micro soldering. I only do micro soldering B2B, doing board work on Apple products. You may also know me from the news where I drag people for doing dirty business. And I have a sister who she's not very, she's kind of loose, as the old people would say. My part in the GRE is I'm going to be one of the many judges, or 4 or 5 judges that we have out there. All the judges have a great reputation. We're excited to see you guys come and compete. It's going to be a lot harder than last year. I'll tell you that. I thought last year was too easy. So it's going to be more of a challenge this year. Hopefully we see some more major players coming to compete in that.
Oh yeah, I'm super stoked about this. We have total 4 judges. All of you guys, I mean, are just amazing at what you do. We're still going to do the boxing ring style, right?
I guess that's the general consensus. Yeah. That's what we're gonna get.
I don't want to give too much information. I feel like I was about to ramble on, and Brian was looking at me like, "Hey."
Well, I wanted to throw Dustin a quick plug. I personally chose to work with Dustin on a particular Akko claim. And the speediness, the readiness, he literally, I would say he saved a customer and the shop, and Akko close to, I don't know what the replacement value of that Mac was, but I mean, for $250, he took a liquid damage, a bad computer, and made it whole again, made it working. Thank you, Dustin. Definitely, you'll be getting a lot more business, and I encourage other repair shops to, if you don't currently do business with Dustin, I strongly encourage you to sync up with him. He's a very straight shooter, and good guy.
I'm telling you, Dustin blew my mind the other day because he said, "Well, yeah, people just ask me for help. I just get on and I just help them, and they do business." But he also is very helpful. Like, so
I mean, I try.
If you need help. Like,
that's one of the things you don't see very much in this industry anymore is the ability to, or people's wanting to help. A lot of people, they hold information close to the chest. They feel like if they know something, then it helps them over the competitor. Where I'm in the mindset of, everybody should be friends. Everybody should be sharing information. I dedicate to what's called LogiWiki heavily. And that is literally just a wiki page full of information on how to make our jobs easier, whether it goes from board level repair to simply how devices work in general. So it's something that it is a passion of mine. Like I wouldn't be where I'm at without the support of the community. So now that I'm where I'm at, where everybody's still learning, but where I know a lot more, I like to share that knowledge to everybody who's starting or wants to learn. So I think that's one of the things I'm known for, as well as you can DM me at any time. And if I know the answer, I'll give it to you.
That's awesome.
I like the fact you don't try to make up an answer if you don't know. I like the fact that you're just brutally honest. I truly do. That means a lot to an old guy like me.
Okay, so I've got down here, register to compete at gadgetrepairexpo.com. If you micro solder and you want to get up there and you want to try this out and you want to try to compete, you can do this. I mean, don't doubt yourself so much. Get up there. You may be surprised what you can do. This is an exciting event.
Well, and by the way, for the people that may not be, wanting to compete, maybe they're just trying to test out their soldering skills. One of our judges, darn it, forgot his name, Mike, is bringing in his company. Yeah, no, Dustin, who is it? Fix Stop. Is sponsoring. Yeah, they're bringing a bunch of small, about this size, boards that you can try to micro solder on, and if you get it right, a light will light up, and you can take it home with you. It's a giveaway. We're going to have soldering stations out there. Heck, I might even try it.
I might try it too. I'm going to see how bad I can dance.
Yeah,
I have not micro soldered since, let's see, the military in 90.
Oh shit! I don't even want to know what you were.
You're showing your age, Brian.
93 when I was in the Marine. Yeah,
that was Michael Thomas's
There's
idea.
Our judge right there, Michael Thomas.
Yes, there you go.
That was Michael Thomas's idea actually, and I thought when he told me that in the DMs, I was like, dude, that is a fantastic idea, because that's something that when he told me that, I, with my experience, got excited about, because I was like, oh, I'm going to get a light to work with resistors and stuff like that. I was like, this is going to be so much fun. I was like, this is something that's really going to bring people to the booth and really going to bring people to micro soldering, so when he told me that, I was right on the money. I was like, yes, we need to do that. And he's actually going the extra mile. He's ordering the boards from China. He's ordering everything we need. So it will literally, you get there, everything will be there. All you need to know is how to hold an iron. And if you don't know how to hold it, we will show you. It's not that hard. You just don't hold the hot part. That's really the main thing.
It's not like the photos.
And by the way, Michael's company, and Michael, I'm so sorry, buddy. My brain's fried right now. Instant Message, the company name, and Wholesale Gadget Parts is sponsoring those boards. So
Jonathan with Easy Training. And
yeah.
they're not
is Jonathan sponsoring the boards? I know that was. I think that was Fixed Stop. So Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
No, they're not sponsoring the boards. I was saying that they're bringing you brought up Wholesale Gadget Parts, so I wasn't sure if we were just naming the sponsors or.
No, I was just mentioning the boards on this particular conversation, that they're being sponsored by Fixed Stop and WGP. I mean, obviously WGP is a big sponsor as well. They're doing a lot of the microscopes and whatnot. So, but that wasn't what I was talking about, the boards.
Got it. I thought you were looking for a name, so I got confused. I didn't know.
No
what
worries.
For. Okay. What about family? If people bring their family, are they allowed to try too?
I mean, we recommend that, keep your family safe. These expos can get wild. I mean, Brian's wife will probably never come back. She was my drug dealer for the first expo,
I have a bottle of 100 just for you coming. She's bringing it. You and any of your friends that need headache relief.
I think if you go into Orlando, you should bring your family. I mean, it's the family city. I am not gonna. I will definitely try my best.
I mean, it's a write-off, and you can take your family. Like this.
I was gonna bring my wife, but she's pregnant now, so she was like, I can't get off work with this and the baby. I was like, sucks to suck. I'm going to Orlando.
Oh my goodness! No, you
go to Disney by yourself without the family.
No, if I went to Disney without her, she would kill me. I don't even like Disney. She loves Disney. She more than anything, really. So
didn't you rent like a 9-bedroom house that has an indoor pool?
Yeah, it's gonna be the party house. Like everybody's more than welcome.
Oh my god!
Up until the cops come. Have you guys ever seen Project X? That's what we're aiming for.
Oh my goodness!
Police are gonna have to come and shut it down. But yeah, we got to
make sure. Make sure it's after the cocktail party of the GRE. Okay.
We'll talk about it, Brian.
Goodness. All right, let's get on to the topic for our call. Of course, is GRE. How awesome it is! Go get your ticket. I have a surprise. I have a big surprise. Wrong banner. Hold on.
That's surprising.
Free tickets while we're live. Go get your free ticket while we're live. Look at everybody's face.
Wow.
Okay.
Only while we're live, okay?
So you're saving them $100, $99.
That's right. Only while we're live on this live. So you need to go get your ticket, okay?
Anybody can get a free ticket. Anybody. Right?
Use that coupon, but only when we're live. Okay. So this code is gonna be bad after this live. So if you are watching the live right now, Go
it.
get your ticket. Correct.
If
All
you're
right.
thinking about it, get it. If you're maybe going, get it. Save yourself $100. You and your employees and anybody going. Yep. Let's make it
That's
happen.
right.
Also, after
Yes.
this live, I will at the expo for $30. I will be letting people in the back door. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
get on to our topic.
Sure.
Marketing.
Marketing 2023. It is important.
Mhm.
I can dig deep if you want. I can start something.
Correct. Well, let's talk. I mean, let's. I mean, people are struggling. If you're watching and you are struggling with something at your shop around marketing, let's talk about it. Right? Some people are confused about marketing. What do? They hear all this new AI stuff. What are some marketing things they can do for their shop?
Starting from the website. If you don't have a website, get on your website. If you don't have your social media accounts, get on your social media accounts. If you don't have, some optimize your Google My Business. Do you know till today? I mean, if you Google businesses right now, some stores are not even get their Google My Business done. Like there is some basic stuff that stores are not looking into. If you're watching this is the time that you really need to look at everything matter. Every little step that you were not paying attention to, you need to look at. Revisit your Google My Business, update your services. If you're doing micro soldering, for example, this year, and you were not doing it last year, update it. Pictures of before and after. Services. What are your services? Till today, I look at stores, Nicole, and they say cell phone store. Are you kidding me? What type of cell phone store? What do you sell? There's many products. Put the brand that you're selling. Talk about your services. Show pictures of small videos. All these things are done right here from your phone for free. And you guys neglecting these things. And this is the things that people want to look. People.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I have people calling me and giving me, say, hey, man, it's getting hard, man. I don't know. My traffic is not done right. I said, do you have a website? Oh, yeah, I've been working on it. I mean, what do you mean working on it? It's 2023. It should be done right away. Do you have your Facebook pages? Yeah, my cousin running. Do you have access to it? No. Then it's not your Facebook page. If you don't have access to your business Facebook page, anything. Like I was one of the few were not big fan of TikTok, but guess what? I gave up. I opened an account with TikTok until the government figure out what they want to do. They want to close it. It's there. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? You gotta go with the flow. If people are on some platform and you're not on that platform, you're just throwing money out of the door. And it's a very touchy topic when it comes to marketing, because people want to market now and get the result the next day.
Right.
No, it's not going to happen. I didn't build a brand overnight. I didn't build a brand in 2 weeks. I didn't build a brand in a year. It took me 5 to 10 years to build a brand. Build your brand. Like I have one last example I'm going to tell you. When you want to go right now and take a little Carter to buy shoes, right? Are you with me, Nicole?
I'm with you. Yes, I'm so sorry. My phone's like,
silencing. If you're gonna take your son or your nephew, or if you're taking a Carter to buy shoes, right?
Yes.
You know what he's gonna tell you? Take me to finish line, right? take me to show. No. But listen, take me to finish line, or take me to shoe locker. What they call it? Foot locker. Right? He doesn't say take me to buy a Nike or Adidas. He talks about the brand of the store that they sell on other brands. That's when stores need to build their own brand, and don't be bragging about Apple and Samsung and other brands that I sell these things. Who cares? Everybody sells these products, but who are you? That's what you need. You need to do. You need to set yourself apart from the competition. Name your business something catchy. Brag about it. Take videos. We are here to do 1, 2, 3. We're here to service you and build a brand. And that's.
I feel like. I mean, I don't want to go take over the call and just dive into all my aspects on marketing, but I feel like there is a big disconnect from shops and wanting to be visible and having, you know, I know that you think, well, okay, I'm the owner and I don't want to get on TikTok. I don't want to be on social media. What do you think about empowering team members to do that? What does everybody think about that while they're on the clock and they're not, you know, maybe it's every shop has a little bit of slow time during different days. Everybody knows that.
I think my coworker would be mad if I asked them to put on a dress for the news. That's my opinion.
You're different, but you are a prime example of what visibility can do for you.
But you build a brand. You're building your brand. You're building your you differentiate yourself from the competition. I don't care what you wear. You wear in your swimming suit, your whatever. But you're making yourself known of what you do, and you're the man to come when it comes to these things. And now you're busy and you're making money while other people crying and saying, "I don't have business." I mean, what are you doing to grow your business? When you ask anybody this question, they'll be like, I had my cup of coffee and I went to work. Who cares? So that's what I tell people. Let me tell you this. This is one of my companies I started. This is my TikTok. I started a new company. Who's doing all this thing here? My virtual assistant.
VAs.
I hire people to do it.
Oh man, I got my VA recently.
I hire people to do it. I don't exactly. I hire people to do things that I don't have time to do. I don't want to do it. I don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. If you don't eat from your home, what you do? You go to a restaurant, right? That's what you do. You hire people to do things for you when you don't have time to do it, and that's marketing.
All right, let's hear from everybody else on here because me and I'm sure we could just bounce back and forth on. Doug, what do you think about marketing for stores? You've been working with stores now a lot. Olympus, what do you have any thoughts on this or?
Yeah, I think it's essential and specific to the industry that I focus on. Ahmed is obviously the expert here, and he provides a lot of good insight. But marketing, you need to create a competitive advantage versus your competitors. And if you're not marketing certain products, specifically in my industry, that your consumers can get financing, or you can get financing yourself, those customers are going to walk out your door and go to the competitor. It's that simple. And to Ahmed's point, if it's not good and sharp and bold marketing, then you're also at a disadvantage versus your competitors as well. So my biggest thing, you have to have a competitive advantage.
You have to, man.
Yeah, no doubt. And if your customers don't know you may offer certain products, but if your customers don't know what those are via marketing, then you might as well not even offer them.
100%.
Update your products. I've seen people did not touch their website in freaking 3-4 years.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this guy? Like, has no clue about it. You know what?
Hey man, I'm busy.
Somebody put this comment and I was like, I was not going to put it up, but now that
what is that?
He's talking about Dustin.
It was when you were talking about marketing. It was like he's talking to you.
Silly.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Shura here.
Hey guys.
We have a shop owner here and our newest Sellbotics training location. If you want to learn cell phone repair, you're a beginner, you never touched a phone, you don't even know what a screwdriver is, you can come to us and we will help you get started. And we have a location now in Atlanta and Philadelphia. And Shura is our trainer and she is awesome. I'm just gonna say. So welcome, Shura. Thank you for jumping on. So we're talking about marketing. Lucia, do you have any input here? I mean, from Akko, you guys are working with shops every day, trying to help them spread the word about Akko so they can sell it.
Yeah, like Ahmed said, you definitely have to focus on Google. We don't even let people sign up with us without being a Google verified location.
Thank you.
And I will say, on the same note as the websites, I do notice a lot of people in this industry have really similar websites. I don't know if they're all using the same template, but especially in 2023, people want to see the most high-tech website or the coolest website. But again, the more you update it, the more it'll show up on Google. So adding things like a blog post, Nicole mentioned AI, just throw your topic into ChatGPT now and it'll write it for you. And then you go in and it'll show up. You didn't hear it from me outside.
Right.
No, but we try to focus a lot on community engagement, especially working with local shops. Your audience is everything. And like Ahmed said, you also need to know what they want. So if you're involved in your community, they'll be loyal to you and they'll let you know what products they want to see in your shop. So we've created physical marketing materials, but as well as digital marketing materials. So anyone that signs up with us can get a post that's designed specifically for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media they're on. It's fit to those dimensions, and they can just push it out there, kind of just like a grab and go. We try to take the work out for them.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Comment. I'm going to talk about the comments real quick because we got some here. What do you recommend for Google?
What was that for Google?
Oh, somebody asked, what do we recommend? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I'm here with you. What do you recommend for Google? Like, what do you mean recommend? Like agency, like a place?
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes. Google My Business Page is what I'm thinking. So for Google My Business Page, treat it like social media. Too many people
just go to
set it and forget it.
Just go to Google. Answer your reviews. Just the people telling you, thank you for your service. Do you tell them you're welcome? The one who's telling you, I didn't like your service because you sucked. Can you tell them sorry? Come back again. We'll make it right. That's what when you get back to your Google. One guy here, Martinez, says, do you realize that Facebook and Instagram campaigns don't work? Really?
Hold on. I was going to that next. I was going. I wanted to cover the Google. Because Google My Business Page, I feel like shop owners forget about it. Sure.
Yes.
Do you post on your Google My Business Page? Do you treat it like social media?
I post on it weekly, yes.
But you have actually an assistant that does that.
Yes, exactly. So that makes it easier for me now.
Okay, here we go. Another person with an assistant, shop owners. Shop owners out there, if you want a VA, contact Ahmed. I just got my VA and I'm absolutely in love. I'm just saying. Okay. So I'm telling you, you need an assistant if you can't post on your own, but treat it like social media. So let's go to this comment. Do you realize that Facebook and Instagram companies don't work? Ahmed.
I'm tired of answering these questions. Who are you to decide that Facebook and Instagram doesn't work? $100 billion companies, the world on it, you are on it, and you're telling me it doesn't work. How did you come up with this? Who told you this? Your friend? Listen, Facebook and Instagram. Without Facebook and Instagram, I won't be on this channel right now talking. That's what made me who I am, is social media, is marketing, is branding, taking my name out. You guys got to get this idea out of your mind. We make technology in America. The world on social media because of us. And you're telling me it's not working. If you made mistakes, don't blame the car if you ran into the wall. It's you have to keep using it. You have to leverage social media, abuse social media, nonstop.
Yes.
The same guy who's telling you this, he's the one who's taken a picture of his food and dog and posted it on Facebook. But he doesn't do that for by his business. I'm sorry, I'm a little hard on my words because I'm a straight shooter. I don't know this guy. I would love to help him. Give me a call,
Christy,
man. I'll talk
from the
to you.
backside. That's right, Christy. Social media does work.
It works.
Exactly. I mean, we're all on social media because of social. We are all making money because of social media. Martinez, give me a call. I'll give you 15 minutes for free on me, and then after that, I'll charge you. But give me a call.
I love it. Yeah, it does work, and I'm here because of it. So absolutely. Here we've got another comment. Yeah. Let's see. Video marketing is very important as folks are wanting to see what you offer. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube are very okay. So for a cell phone shop, even, and that's where people are missing the buck. They're thinking YouTube's not for local, TikTok's not for local. Most definitely it is. Like I'm not sure where that disconnect comes in. Do you know what I'm saying? Sure, you post on all these places. I know.
I think people don't realize that, it depends on who your customers too and where your demographics is. I mean, if you're definitely looking to reach the younger generation, and if you're not on TikTok, you will not meet them. It's mostly, those over 35 are on Facebook and Instagram. So you got to go to where your customers are,
Yeah. I love it.
We have clients now. They're taking videos, like literally with their phone. I just tell them, take a video with your phone, give your message, what you want to say, what you want to tell people, send it to us. We give it to our video people here, the editors, and they're awesome. They make it, they fix it, they make it look like a Hollywood video, send it back again, you post it on your Facebook. If you do this like at least once a week or twice a month, then it will have some taste, some spices. Your page will have more viewers, and then your algorithm will be strong, and then you'll be above everybody.
Yeah, you must be consistent. You got to be consistent on these platforms. You can't just post once a month and never do it again and expect things to happen. You got to be consistent. It's like, Ahmed said, is to get the algorithm going and used to seeing your business, and then you'll show up more.
And videos are the strongest right now because people want to watch video. They don't want to read a story. They don't want to say your big blog like this. If you write more than 2 lines, people's going to lose interest. No. And unless you're really known person, you're very, very strong on social media, I'll read. But if I don't know you, I'll read the first couple of lines. If I don't like it,
Ahmed's frozen.
I was only listening to the first couple of lines and then it went away.
Dustin for
people
the
skim, they don't like to read.
Right.
Anything else about marketing? Anybody want to give like some legit maybe to-do items? I mean, like shop owners can just start right now if they're looking at this and they are struggling and people are not coming in the door.
Well, what I would say is you see a lot of these solder guys trying to start B2B and really struggling with it. One note I have for them is kind of what you were mentioning earlier, is just to kind of keep posting your work. Don't post stuff like, hey, I do board level work, give me a shot. Nobody wants to see that. Sure. You see 5 of those a day. Post your work, post like how you got there. How did you fix this device? Go in detail with it. That captivates people and the groups that we're in, because this is our industry. It's their industry. Nobody wants to just see like, hey, send me work. They want to see the details. So that's another one of the reasons that I've gotten to grow, is that I've shown people that, hey, this is what I did. This is how I got there. And this is it working now. So I think that really shows interest, or gains interest.
Love it. Love it. Tony joined us. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, man.
How you guys doing?
Tony, my man. How you doing? Good. There you go.
You got great hair, dude. Always.
Tony is a good example of building brand, and he's known now with all his customers. I mean, if anybody want to learn, look at Tony, what he's doing right there.
I appreciate it.
I want to touch on what Dustin. I just want to touch on what Dustin said really quick, because I totally agree with him. As someone who wants to do B2B, I feel like you are a prime example of how you can do that and make it successful by putting your work out there. Even if you're afraid to do that, just get over it and do
I was scared at first because the group is harsh, like you post something like, look at, I can't remember her name, Repair Babe, but she posted like of her doing a charging port, and the group tore her out. They were like, no, don't do it like that. What are you doing? And it was like, so I cried for her. I was like, this is so brutal, but I see why people are scared. But just like you said, you have to get over that. You have to get over that fear of being dragged. And even if you're dragged, if you go along with it and you're like, yeah, I suck, what can I say? And stuff like that, and make jokes, then everybody gets dragged in the group. I mean, it happens. But you go along and you get more known for it.
Yeah, One Click Phone Repair says make a video. That's fine too, but you can also just do a photo, what it came in and what you did when it left if you're not comfortable with video, But either way, put it in the groups where these other business owners sit, because you think they all do the same level of repair that you do, and they just don't. Their stores offer different services and they outsource things.
That's true. I mean, I have a lot of clients that send me just iPad basic repairs because they don't want to open the iPad. I mean, there's a lot of different levels of shops that are out there. I mean, all the way back to like some of these shops only do iPhone screens. That's all they do. And then you have shops that do everything down to board level. So, I mean, there's just such a wide degree in the group. And that's why I love the group so much, is because it's full of information. And if you just search, you have a question, just search in the group CPRST, then you'll see a lot of it.
Yeah, Nicole, I just want to add to that real quick that I know for me, doing the Apple Watch repairs, not many people do them. And, people are getting to know me at first, and I've been able to offer, a free glass repair, for some businesses, just so they can see my work. So, of course, everybody can't afford that, but maybe, if you're a new person and you're looking to build a B2B, offer a pretty good discount to be able to get the business. I mean, you, of course, have to watch out for those who may only see you one and that's it. But it's a great way to kind of get you out there.
Yeah.
And to answer the question that's up there, how would we know what kind of post gets the most engagement? I mean, you can see it on your post. If you have a lot of comments, if you have a lot of likes, you can see the engagement right on Facebook. It's not some hidden algorithm. I mean, if I post something and I get 2 likes, probably not going to post something like that again. If I post something and it gets 200 likes, then I know, hey, that's what the people want to see. I'm going to continue to do that type of stuff.
You'll be surprised that the most organic or the most authentic video that you put will have the highest engagement. Just answer your questions. If anybody Try to get people engaged with it. Ask questions. Do you think this is good? Ask them questions. What do you think? You like this way or that way? Give them a reason for them to post, to answer, and then it'll go viral. The young man over here, he said, I stopped using the money on Facebook, and I use now TikTok. Good for you. Use all the channels and see which one can click. It's like you throw in that 5 fishing rods, and whatever catch you a fish, you're going to have dinner that night. That's how your social media. Use all the platforms. Someone tell me, well, I had a good, better luck in here than there. Good for you, but don't stop. Use all of them. Which one is good for your business? I don't know. You got to try all of them and figure out where are they. And Shora said something. She said, who's your audience? Are they older crowd? Are they younger crowd? Are they international? Are they, what you need to figure all these things. I would start doing everything and see which one click and push more, but don't stop the rest. You got to keep going. There is now.
Well, I mean, if you're a local repair shop, I mean, you're really talking to multiple different demographics.
But you got to. That's why you got to try everything.
Yeah,
and then use tools. I don't post individual every platform. I used a platform. I put the post. I put the hashtag, the description. Boom! It goes to 6, 7 places.
And what's the name of your platform? Is because I'm using it.
The new Upwork 2.0. Yeah, just I mean, I'll put it on the chat here.
I love it.
You
this
guys,
is how I post everywhere all the time. My VA's on there posting.
I mean, are you kidding me? Without our employees, we're nobody. I need my employees, and if you have a hard time to hire someone in the U.S., hire someone VA. Give me a call. I can hook you up with a great deal. Someone will do all the work that you don't have time to do, because we don't have time to run everything. This whole micromanage my business, I want to do everything. Got to get off your mind. You have to trust people and start working with groups and teams. Build team. No company in the world will ever grow over one person. You have to have team, virtual team, in-house team, whatever. Build some teams.
Totally. Okay, so our next question. I want everybody's input here. Do y'all make your own websites? When is it worth it to pay someone else to do a website? I'm going to ask each of you. Tony, you pay someone to do your website? At what point did you? Did you do it on your own at first?
At first, yeah, but I'm a big fan of outsourcing. I believe that when you outsource things, you have a lot more free time to focus on others. I want to touch base on the posting part, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Don't post if you're not going to reply to your customers. Okay, so a big issue that I've personally seen from store owners or even marketers or anybody like that who manages their posts, do not post if you do not reply to your customers, even on your messenger. If your customers seems to message you directly and you don't reply in 3 hours or in 6 hours or even for days, do not post. So you really have to have your back end fixed first before starting to post and advertise. I believe that what differs you from other vendors or other stores is the things you offer. I want to give a shout out to Akko here. They are big in the market, and I think things that people are not offering, and I think that's what the stores are missing on. And Doug just a little bit ago, with insurance. Oh, there he is. So tools like finances and tools like insurance is what differs you from other store owners. So yes, everybody can do repairs, or not everybody, but every cell phone repair shop does repair. But what makes you different than, the moms and pops cell phone repair shop on social media is when you offer those big names, such as Akko, such as Olympus Linden, names like this will get customers' attention. Then people start reading into your posts, you get more interaction into your post, and that's when you get more walk-ins and more customers. So I think outsourcing, insurance, you can't do insurance in-house, with your own risk, or you can't do, finances on your own risk. So that's why these companies are there. for you to advertise their big names. And the best part about it, they do advertising on their own. So you go to their website and you are a merchant that offers alcohol. I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure alcohol or these carriers or these services will have your business name and address on their website that you are a provider for them. So they're doing advertisement for you. So I think just outsourcing with big names is very important, and that plays a big role in marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think people think that, going to the bigger companies is their best option for products. And it's so surprising, as probably you guys know, how many great products are out there that you can offer as a local shop that customers aren't going to get at the big name repair shops or retail shops.
Yep.
Definitely.
I'm sorry I threw you off the website thing, but
That's
as far as the website, I mean, I believe the first appearance is the most important. So I do believe spending $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on a website is very important. As much as you need your store to look clean, smell good, and your open sign is on, your website is that online. If it's important for your employees to wear a uniform, if it's important to represent your company, I think your website is your digital
your
store.
representative.
Yes, exactly.
Your digital representative. What about yeah, that's so true, Tony. Thank you so much. And I agree with you. I'm in the same boat. I started out doing my own, hired someone, and then took pieces of it back in house. So I still have a person that I'll hire for like harder things that we're dealing with, but I do have people that help me that actually work for me. We do blogs, we do all types of things, my VAs, and my assistants. And so we try to keep it updated as we can, but the initial main design, we did outsource it. So I'm with you on that one. Dustin, what about you? How do you feel about that?
Well, I think Tony hit it on the head earlier, where it's something where I could do it. I could figure it out. I took HTML back in high school, but it's like, wow, at what point do I want to spend hours trying to figure out how to make a website and make it good versus paying somebody however much to have it done, have it professionally looking good, and don't have to deal with it. So, I pay somebody, obviously. I actually pay Ad Central. They do fantastic work. They had my website up in a couple of weeks. It took a little longer because I didn't buy the domain. I was like, what do you mean I got to buy it? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, and they were great. They built the website out. So I recommend them for website work.
Awesome. Doug, how do you feel about website? This comment here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with what everybody has said. It's 2023. I mean, you guys are all business owners, but also consumers as well. And if you're looking to get a new product, the first thing you're doing is going to someone's website. If you're a business owner, I wouldn't get overwhelmed with the fact of getting a website up and going. It can be a daunting task, especially when you get into it. But you don't need to have it fully baked to get it out. I mean, it does need to be good when you launch it, but feel confident that you can go on and make tweaks to it. A month down the road, 6 weeks down the road, 6 months down the road. It's a continuing process to make your website be what you want it to be, and also adapt to the changes in your product or the market as well. So
that's very true.
If you think it's going to be, if you think it's just going to be a one shot and you're intimidated that you're not going to do a good job, well, that's definitely not the case.
Yeah, I know Uplook 2.0 has a feature where you can actually just have a shop and sell things like that on your website, which is just so impressive. I mean, we're working on Cellbotics gear that we're going to launch on there. I've been using his platform daily, and I just absolutely love it. And it's we have some special announcements with them coming up in RFA. So I really love the platform to help add that to your website, whereas you may have to get someone to code that in and get a shopping cart and all this kind of stuff. So what about you, Lucia? What do you feel about websites?
Well, it's interesting. I actually have a little bit of a background working in some websites, but what I think is interesting is that, the average person can definitely go use a template or a website builder, but no matter what, it's going to be extremely time consuming to do it on your own. And then to add to that, you don't know what you don't know. So you'd be shocked at what the right layout can do for your business or for your e-commerce. there's a lot of psychology even that can go into the way you set up your business to get the person who's looking at your page to do exactly what you want them to do. So get them to get pushed into whether it's buying a product or calling you to set up a repair, anything like that. I think it is really valuable to hire someone initially if you don't have any background in it and get at least the good layout. And then, yeah, probably update every, at least every couple of years or so to make sure that it's doing everything you need it to do as your business grows too.
I believe a lot of people put their own personality on their website, which is, to me, I think it's wrong, because if you're a business owner and you want your personality to lay out online, then you're targeting the wrong crowd. We want to target consumers. So when you have a website developer create your own website, it will come from somebody with a different point of view or a different angle towards your website. I do want to add something towards, I know times are rough right now, and tax season pretty much hit for 2 days and it was over. So I believe that focusing on the extra add-ons such as insurance, financing, and even carriers is very important right now. I think for the past couple of years, a lot of store owners had dropped a lot of prepaid services like Gin Mobile, AT&T, Verizon prepaid, and all these prepaid services. And that played a big role right now that there is no walk-ins. So when you don't have nobody coming to your store to pay a bill, to even talk to. So that is a big problem that a lot of cell phone repair shops are dealing with right now, where, if you plant your business properly, it'll grow, within time, and people would walk in to pay their bills on a monthly basis. And that would, have a higher chance of you selling accessories, upgrading their phones, or even, repairing their phones. Because how many people have a phone with a broken back? You know what I mean? That they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. My daughter's iPhone 11 been having a broken back for the past probably 6 months.
Mine's broken.
Come on, man.
It is. I've been so busy.
She is saving. She's putting the money in her case until she fixes her own back. I'm not fixing it for her.
Aww.
Responsibility.
Oh my goodness. I need a lesson in that.
She got to do a couple more car washes until. So it's very important to have those customers visiting your store. And a lot of people still pay their bills with cash, not auto pay. So I believe having prepaid services in your stores is very important to have walk-in customers to your doors. Another thing that I've seen recently that can be okay or to add on to your business, I think building your website to have a marketplace. Right now, the business or the era that we're going to is online. So I believe that you can have the same exact devices that you have in your showcase, sitting in your showcase, are also displayed on your website. So not even just your website, even eBay, you know what I mean? Amazon. So I believe that you can sell the same exact items in 4 different stores while you're paying rent for one and you're paying payroll for one. So I think we're not expanding our knowledge or our time much as we're supposed to. Everybody's expecting to be lazy and to make money. I think what makes us business owners is we think, you know what I mean? And we, use our time very carefully. Is instead of me sitting on Instagram swiping people's stories, I can just sit on eBay and add more product. Instead of, going to TikTok and watch these funny videos. It is addicting. It is addicting. It is. But I think, work on yourself. Start with yourself. Start kind of like, treat yourself like a baby and grow yourself up step by step. Like, I'm not supposed to do this. No, I'm supposed to drop my phone now. I need to focus on ways. Like every hour, give yourself a moment of thinking, why there's no customer having walked in an hour. So if you kind of treat yourself like this, I think you'll have
consciously think about what is going on. Like actually think about it.
Outside the box, not like come to work 10 in the morning, leave at 7, and you don't know what just happened between 10 and 7.
Right. Just mind-numbingly just running your business.
Exactly.
Totally.
Every hour, give yourself a thought, like, put an alarm on your phone every hour. Why nobody walked in? Post an ad, change a banner on your website. Make a funny video like, Christopher from Savannah Doctor, he found a funny way to get some attention to his business. He started those, stories. You can be a TikToker, you can be a social media guy, but add a phone into the video, add your business logo into the video. It doesn't hurt. You can be, you can say I'm not that good with it. Just be as funny as they come. But,
being visible is key. Just being visible and putting your information out there. I totally agree with you.
Exactly.
And so this leads me to my next comment, which, God, I really have so much to say about this because we work with mobile technicians so frequently. If you're not a brick and mortar shop, what are some quick tips to build trust and rapport other than appearance as a mobile tech? I just always use this as an example. If you were to go hire Terminex to come to your house, or some sort of service that you already have a perception that it is mobile, right? Do you second guess them when they show up? When you go to their website, what do you see? You see the persona of a vehicle, a person standing there. Their website is, as soon as you land on it, it is giving you mobile service. So instead of just looking at yourself as a guy in my car, use the term mobile service provider. And think of that. What would a mobile service providing company do, right? We've got mobile car wash people, and we're not second guessing them all the time. When people come to clean our business offices, we're not second guessing them all the time. We're looking at their website. This is a legit mobile come to you service business, like a Terminex or something. And we respect that as a mobile company. They're not showing up and I'm like, let's negotiate $20 on my, Terminex service. I know that this is a professional company that provides a mobile on-site service. And that's what you need to do as a mobile technician. And you need to be so much more visible on social media. The fact that you are mobile is a way for you to get content. So we do this, we train mobile technicians, but we actually have like this mobile accelerator program coming out where we have coaches and we have a lot of mobile technicians that are very successful. One of the key things that they do is they take the fact that they're mobile and that is content. Hey guys, I'm on my bike. I mean, we've got technicians that are like riding bicycles, fixing phones in New York City. Like I'm driving around, I'm going to fix a phone. Like the experience of their life living as a business that is mobile is content in itself. So I could probably.
I want to mention one more thing, Nicole.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
ACO and finances are free, guys. It is free. Mm-hmm. It doesn't cost you $1. Mm-hmm. It costs you a minute. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it is free to have ACO as an insurance for your customers' devices and finances for your customer devices. And even carriers like T-Mobile, Gen Mobile, Boost Mobile, they are free. They do not cost you $1. So if you don't have them, then it's your problem. Don't sit here and complain about advertisement.
I have to plug RFA because if you need help getting set up with all this stuff and you want someone to hold your hand, Brian literally gets on the phone with you and is like,
and I promise you, I don't get commission from either one of them.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I own 15 stores and I see the results in my store. If you don't have finances, you're not making money. If you don't have insurance, you're not getting different crowds. If you don't have prepaid services, you're not getting walk-ins every month. So it's straight up fact. You know what I mean?
See, Tony, that's why I tell everybody, you are literally, I'm not joking. Guys, this is the perfect guy right here. Whatever he said right now, it's the new book of business. The new book of business right now. You have to have all these things. If you're selling phones for, like you're selling a phone. This is 13 Pro Max. Okay, how much is it?
Sell a case, a tempered glass, a pop socket,
all of it.
I know I got a pop socket. I carry my phone a lot, so I have to. So when you sell a phone, you sell all these accessories with it. If I was a customer, I would come into your store and I just added 3 to 4 accessories with my phone: a tempered glass, a case, a pop socket, a car charger. That's 4. So if you're repairing phones or selling phones, add insurance, add finance, add a carrier. Boom. Now you just added 3 more things to sell with your phones.
And prepaid service, and you had about 6 services altogether to make money.
I don't know why people still struggling when the owners are working in their own stores. You're not supposed to struggle. If you are the owner operator, you're not supposed to.
And
I'm supposed to struggle because I have 45 employees in my stores.
Tony, I wanted to touch on that because you brought it up and I had a thought and I didn't want to interrupt you, but sometimes you talk and my brain is like, yeah, you know, but this sounds like unmotivated owners that have lost the joy and drive for their business. Because if you have the joy and ambition for what you do, you will find a way and always think about it. So I think the Gadget Repair Expo and attending, just a segue to that, is attending an expo revigorates you for what you're doing.
Yes, it refreshes you every time. Look, don't have a love for phones. Have a love for money. Maybe it works for you. You know what I mean? Have a love for nice cars. Find something that you want to spend that money on, and then maybe you can work harder. Whether you're like cars, whether you're like phones, whether you're like houses, whether you're like properties, whether you want to retire at 40, you know? So
yeah, you're not going nowhere.
True.
I'm not, no, but I want to be more free.
Me and Amma can get you and put you on live all day long.
Bring it back again here. You're not going nowhere.
This is my goal. My goal is I want to.
At least you have a goal. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah. I want to pay my bills, send my kids to college, and I don't want to have to rely on an employee to show up or not to show up. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I build my structure into a business model like Selfix. We build it into a Selfix model, a business model that we were able to franchise my stores. And I promise you, the results are outstanding. If I tell you my franchisees make 20 plus, 30 plus net a month currently, last month and this month, I'm not lying. So, it kills me when I see a business owner working in their own stores and they are struggling. You're doing something wrong. You are absolutely doing something wrong. Do you have finance? Oh, no, I don't think why. Oh, there's Acima, there's Olympus Linden, there's America's First Finance, and there's whatever. Which one is the best? All of them.
Tony, what about their location, though? Does that play a part in them being slow?
Okay,
some of them say, I'm in a bad location.
Let me answer this.
7 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Now it's online.
Exactly. So do everything Tony told you. Then after that, talk about your location.
Exactly. So based on location, what Nicole said, yes, it plays a big role. But you can still work out of an office location. Right now, I would say 90% of the customers that come to you, if they come to you, are based on your posts and ads or social media. Now, if you're on a different kind of business level, like if you are a standalone building, like us in the past, we had to be visible on the street. So my business is I would go buy the property, standalone building, and, make it look like a Selfix. And, 50% of the drive-bys will come by and 50% of social media, like Craigslist back in the days, will come through. I personally, in 2009, worked in a cell phone shop. It was a carrier, not a Selfix. And the store used to sell 175 phones a month. I personally, with my own knowledge, with my own social media tricks, took this, and there was no financing back there. Here's Doug. He can tell you that. There was no insurance back there. You can ask her. 2009. I took a store from 175 phones to 1,200 phones a month within 6 months. And it did that much for 2 years straight. I swear to God, like for 2 years straight, the store was doing 1,200 phones a month. I used Craigslist. That's it. There was no OfferUp. There was no marketplace. I don't even know if there was a Facebook. I think there was, but I had MySpace at that time.
Right.
But Craigslist. So social media does work. You just got to be different. That's
what do you do more now, Tony, with all of your stores now? What is your main bringer inner of customers? Is it just your brand recognition locally? Is it your ads? What I mean.
So I have my own social media market team locally in my stores. So I pay them monthly to make a post every single day for recognition, and I do run usually 2 to 3 ads, paid ad a month. That are I pay like $1,000 for 3 months for one ad, which says "We buy your devices," and that does bring a lot of messages on Facebook, and it brings on a lot of walk-ins. I'm not that professional, but we only do like a link back to my location. So the customer would say, "Do you buy phones?" "Yes, we do. Here's my link." I send them back my link with all the locations. They choose the location they're closer to. They call it. That's one post. Second post, we advertise finances. Any phone as low as $49. Of course, we have all the finance carriers in my stores, which we offers that. And of course, within the free post, we do like insurance, come and get your carrier, like prepaid service, $25 a month. And when they call in, we give them details. So I don't give them too much details online. We just kind of give them the tip of the, the tip of the string, I guess, if you want to call it. And we stop pulling.
Got it.
We can't hear you, Ahmed.
I know. I was expecting his voice to come out. And thank you for that, Tony. I wanted to make sure that we give something real that's going on. Shira, you have someone that you paid to actually make your posts for you. Do you have anything that works best for you? Oh, no noise for you either. What happened? Are we all noiseless?
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Here.
Lost Ahmed.
There we go. So for me, we do a lot of social media posts, but we also we do a lot of community things as well. So we have banners in local baseball fields for the spring. I build relationships with local carrier services as well who doesn't offer repair. So I send them maybe pizza or something every quarter. I have a special cards that they can give to people to come when they come in to say, "Hey, Girls Fix It." They'll get a $10 discount. And those bring a lot of repairs for me, even working with other repair franchises like You Break, I Fix. They have very strict guidelines repairing devices that we don't have to always follow in regard to Samsung. So we get all their Samsung repairs that doesn't fit their strict criteria.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I just want to add that in there that, if you go to class and you go to Shura's location, she's actually doing field trips and taking people out to see how she talks to the other shops in the area. So I love that. That's a little plug about our Philly location. Ahmed's back.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes. So
Okay.
we are getting down. We're way past the time. We've been on here.
One question to Tony.
Yes.
One question to Tony. Tony,
go ahead.
You mentioned. Can you hear me, Tony?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you mentioned that you're doing marketing, you're doing all these things. What if you had a slow month and your marketing did not bring you what you expected? Do you stop it? Do you kill the marketing?
Keep going.
It will. It's funny to say. It will roll over to the next month.
Okay.
What you do doesn't go away.
So
maybe you'll do better the following month. So you're actually supposed to advertise in slow months.
Thank you.
But don't stop because it's slow. Yes. Okay. Look, you can make $10,000 every month net, right? You make 10 January. You make 15 on February. You made 7 in March. You made 10 in April. If May is supposed to be 0, take that 5 from February and put it into March. July or June would roll over again. You'll make 10. Initially, you're supposed to make 5 if it's a slow month. I'm just giving you random numbers. Don't take these numbers.
No, I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Well, some people believe everything I say, so these are not facts. But so you're supposed the way I have to be. I post ads all year long. I don't drop the balance if it's slow. I don't raise the balance if it's busy. If it's busy, then people got money. If it's slow, people don't got money. So your ads will target the ones that do have money. Your ads will be. Remember this: if most of the people that get paid, it was for as far as back as I can remember, it was always busy Fridays. You know why? Because back in the days, people you get paid every Friday. Now it's busy different. You can't say Fridays are the busy days because my employees gets paid Wednesdays. You know what I mean? And they get direct deposit on Wednesdays. And I think if you work at a big corporate, maybe you get paid Friday. Other companies get paid every 2 weeks. There wasn't bi-weekly long time ago. There was weekly. So there's people that get paid Mondays. There's people that get paid Saturdays. So you can't really choose. It's a different era. And like Jeremy said, I quote, that's what I usually say, adapt or die. If you don't adapt, get out of this industry, find a different industry. If this is not meant for you, it's not meant for you. It's just a business. I think people love it, but we all don't do everything we love. I didn't do what I love for a good minute. I currently do what I love now. I love wholesaling. And I don't like to stay in a box. But everybody, you have to do
Your mic's off.
You have to do what pays the bills.
Your mic's unplugged.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. You just muffled a little bit because it's not your headset. I don't think. Or if it is, it's muffled.
I'm going to put my thing. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. So to add to you, Tony, if you remember, everybody, they remember the gas stations back almost 20 years ago, 30 years ago. They used to be teeny tiny. You walk in, you pay the gas, you might get a pack of cigarettes and leave. Right now, they look bigger than Walgreens because the business has been evolved. They don't make money from gas. They make money from when you walk in and buy stuff from inside. And that's what the self business right now. It's no longer just prepaid and goodbye or repair and goodbye. It's combination. You got it all, Tony. You got the accessories. You got
I'm paying rent. I'm paying an employee payroll. Then I can post on eBay. I can train him. I'm paying him payroll. Then I can sell finance and insurance and carriers.
All right, we're giving out too many secrets now. We got to get off here. You got to come to the expo.
I will be speaking. I do have to check out though.
That's right. Everybody's got to check out because you got to come to the expo to learn more because we're just giving out way too much information right now. And as the moderator, I have to call it.
Happy Ramadan to all my Muslim friends and family.
Hey.
Love you all.
All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Come to the
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. See you.